Hi, this is Anil from Learning Lad with a video tutorial on C programming. In this tutorial, we're gonna see the static storage class in C. So I'm gonna explain you what is the static storage class, how to use it, where the variable with the static storage class will be stored, what's gonna be the default initial value, and what's gonna be the scope and the life of this variable with the static storage class. So now we're gonna see where these variables with the static storage class will be stored. The variable with the static storage class will be stored in the memory. Most commonly it is the heap. Remember, not in stack, is a heap. And the next thing is what's gonna be the default initial value. The variable with the static storage class will be assigned with the default value of 0. So unlike the automatic and register storage class, which contain the garbage values, the variables with the static storage class is going to contain a value of 0. Next, what's going to be the scope of this variable with the static storage class. So the variable with the static storage class is going to be local to the block in which it's been defined. And the variable with static storage class is going to persist between different functions calls. So to demonstrate this, I'm gonna create a function in my program. So let me call it as void inc, which stands for increment, I guess. Okay, inside this function I'm gonna create a code block. You can see here I'm using two curly braces, and within that block I'm gonna create a variable with the static storage class. So to assign the static storage class to the variable, we need to use the keyword static, then the data type, in this case it's going to be int, next the variable name, let's say x. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to check the default initial value of this variable. So I'm going to use a printf function. It's going to be printf and %d and comma x. So I'm gonna save this one, and I'm gonna call this inc function in my main function. So I'm gonna copy the name and paste it here. Okay, execute, compile and run. You can see here the default initial value is 0. And the next thing is this variable with the static storage class is gonna persist the values between the function calls. So what I'm gonna do is here, after this printf function, we're gonna increment the value of x. So I'm gonna add x++, which means x equal to x plus 1. This is the shortcut way. And next we're gonna call this increment function 2 more times. So I'm gonna compile and run. You can see here 0 1 2. It means that the variable x has persisted between the function calls. That's because it has the static storage class. And the next thing is this variable with static storage class will be local to the block in which they have defined. So if I refer this variable outside this block, it should produce an error. So I'm gonna execute, compile and run. You can see here we got the error. It says x is undeclared. So this is it, guys. This is about the static storage class in C. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook page at facebook.com/learninglad, and yeah, see you in the next tutorial.